So hello students again. Here we are doing the part 2 of the present perfect.
And it's still a tricky tense. So Kate, a few days have passed since your first wonderful explanation. Can I hear some more now?
Sure, Pete. You've been a good listener up till now, so let's move on. Now, what we've learned so far is that the present perfect, 1, connects the past to the present, and 2, has vague time expressions like
just, already, yet, always, recently, lately, a few times, never, ever, for, since, up till now, so far.
Now we know also that the present perfect has a special formula.
Have or has plus V3. I, you, we, they have eaten. He, she, it has eaten. Okay, and what about shortened forms, questions, negatives?
Well, here you go then. All right, Pete, you've got all these examples here. I'll give you a little time to read them and you can go back to them if you want. These are just examples of shortened forms, questions, and negatives.
Okay, so far so good. No big deal. So why is the perfect present a tricky tense?
Because you've got to understand when not to use it. For example, when you need to use the past simple instead. Check this out.
Ate at 7 a.m. Saw last night. I ate a big breakfast at 7 a.m. It was delicious. I saw that movie last week. I really enjoyed it.
In these sentences, we use the past simple. In the past simple, we see time expressions for specific times. In the present perfect, there are no time expressions for specific times.
So what if I want to say that I spent a lot of time at the beach in the summer? Can I say I have spent a lot of time at the beach last summer?
No, didn't you get it? You talked about a specific time in the past, last summer. Therefore, you must say, I spent. If you want to sound cool and use the present perfect, say, I've spent a lot of time at the beach lately. Okay, so let's have a look at a timeline and where we would put the present perfect on a timeline.
I saw that movie last month. I ate an hour ago.
In these cases, we have a time expression, and what is important is when it happened, last month, an hour ago, so we use the past simple.
I have seen that movie many times. I don't want to see it again. I have just eaten. I'm not hungry. I've lived here for many years.
Okay, now we see that in these cases, at the top here, we see examples of the effect on the present. Both of these examples on the top of the line have an effect on the present. The sentence underneath, at the bottom, underneath the timeline, is still true. I've lived here for many years. It means I began living here and I still live here. By the way, let's see if you know what the difference is here. What's the difference between She's explained this before, and
she's busy. She's explaining it now.
Okay, did you get it? Right, you guessed it. What is the difference? She's explained means she has explained, has, present perfect. And she's busy, she's explaining, means she is busy explaining, present progressive.
Gee, Kate, you have been so patient with me. I think I've got it now. Thanks a million.
You're welcome, Pete. I'm glad I've been able to help.